Welcome to battle number 6 of week number 4 of the FNF Victory Road Draft League Season 3. This battle is going to be pitting Crit and Boulder Brook Beedrills versus F Witch and Alakazamelot. The Mega Pokemon in this battle is Mega Beedrill on Crit's team, and then we have Z Attack Dragonite on Crit's team. On F Witch's team, no Mega, but we do have Z Any Mew and Z Attack Druddigon. So this is going to be a cool battle. We have the Sun team, but we don't have Venusaur or Darmanitan, which is very surprising to see from the Sun team. We also have Crit was pretty nervous to face Mega Alakazam. Probably the reason he didn't bring Venusaur or Darmanitan, because Mega Alakazam tracing those would be pretty bad for him, tracing those abilities. And I remember having the same sentiment in Victory Road Season 2, where I was facing Mega Alakazam, and I'm like, I don't want to bring Chlorophyll or Sand Rush, because that will be very bad if Mega Alakazam gets it. So I ended up running Trick Room to try and counter Mega Alakazam. So it's going to be interesting to how he plays around F Witch's team. He does seem to be going a little bit more bulky this time, with Umbreon, Uxie, Dragonite, and possibly Hitmonchan and Torkoal being bulky. So like Mega Beedrill seems to be the only hyper offensive Pokemon he has. And then F Witch has a pretty bulky offense team. Incineroar, Primarina, Druddigon, Magnezone, all hitting and defending pretty nicely on both sides. Mew can do both as well, but we don't know what Mew's going to do until it does it. And then Yanmega is really decent at cleaning up, depending on if it's a speed boost set or a tinted lens set. Both can actually be good at cleaning up. It's just going to depend how it's used, but really excited to see how it goes. So we're going to jump right in and take a look, and why don't we begin? In terms of leads, I am going to predict Mega Beedrill and Mew. This is going to be very, very interesting. Just the format of which Crit has built his team is more bulky than usual, and that's just really exciting to see. So we have Pikachu. I love that he names his Mega Beedrill Pikachu. And Mew. Mew goes for the Psyshock, taking out Mega Beedrill. Score is 5-6. Big damage right off the bat. So this has to be a Choice Scarf Mew. And Mind Stone the Uxie comes in as Mew is locked into Psyshock. Probably not going to want to stick around for Uxie. Really, really big offense right off the bat. Mew is named Alpha. And in comes Lambda, the Druddigon. There's a Trick Room set up on Lambda. Mind Stone, the Uxie, sets up a Trick Room, which is interesting to see, probably to counter some of the threats. So Sucker Punch is going to deal a little damage on Uxie, who's holding a Rocky Helmet, and then the Rocky Helmet on Druddigon combined with that Rough Skin is going to do damage to Uxie. Interesting, both of them holding Rocky Helmets. So 73% on Druddigon. There's that Eruption dealing big damage, taking 60% off of Druddigon's HP. The Earthquake's going to bring the Torkoal down to 60%. Trick Room has 2 more turns up. Of course, we do have some Sun up as well. And the Eruption takes out Lambda, the Druddigon. Score is now 5-5 as there's 1 more turn of Trick Room left. Torkoal not taking any damage. Not taking that much damage, but still enough to render Eruption probably weaker than Flamethrower at this point. Eruption, as a reminder, does operate based on HP of the Pokemon using it. So the higher the HP you have, the more it does. I'm inclined to think that this is a Choice Specs Torkoal with Eruption. It did a lot of damage, even resisted. So in comes Mew. Mew, we did see earlier, has a Choice Scarf. That Eruption's going to hit, bringing it down to 16%. And the Trick is now active. Torkoal has a Choice Scarf, and Mew has a Choice Specs. Sun is still up, but Trick Room no longer is. Mew, I'm not sure if Mew is locked into Trick now, or if the lock resets. But Mew having Choice Specs is going to be pretty interesting because it's going to hit really hard with Psyshock. However, Umbreon can come in to take the Psyshock. And actually, that's exactly what happens. Umbreon comes in, the Psyshock is rendered useless. So Mew is going to have to switch out. Umbreon can use that time to take advantage of Mew by setting up a Wish, probably. So Magnezone, Epsilon comes in with the balloon up, and there's a Yawn causing Epsilon to become drowsy. Of course, at this point, Epsilon could switch out or go for the Volt Switch. Indeed, it does go for the Volt Switch. 70% on Umbreon now. And Yanmega comes in. Theta, the Yanmega. This is a good chance for Yanmega to go for a Bug Buzz. Umbreon probably going to switch into, I'm going to say Torkoal, maybe to, resist a Bug Buzz. Torkoal comes in, and there's the Bug Buzz. It takes out Torkoal, though, even resisted. Score is now 4-5. This does look like a tinted lens Yanmega. And in comes Dragon, the Dragonite. Yanmega might want to switch out, as it does have trouble with Dragonite, but it goes for the Bug Buzz. It's going to do 22% multi-scale, helping Dragonite out there. Dragonite's just going to go for the Roost to restore any HP that was caused. So Primarina comes in, Sigma the Primarina, and the Draco Meteor is not going to work on Primarina as it is immune to Draco Meteor. Primarina now has the ability to go for the Moonblast. In comes Uxie. Moonblast hits, taking Uxie down to 2%. And there's a Stealth Rock going up. One more Moonblast is going to take out Uxie. Score is now 3-5. Income still has shorts the Hitmonchan, and the Thunder Punch brings Sigma down to 24% and paralyzes. The Moonblast takes out, still has shorts the Hitmonchan, however, and in comes Umbreon at 84%. Moonshine at 84%, Sigma at 24%, and paralyzed. The Foul Play is going to hit, doing 11% to Sigma, who goes for the Moonblast. It's going to bring Moonshine down to 11%. 17 after leftovers. And the Foul Play brings Sigma down to 1%. It is paralyzed, however, and cannot move due to that paralysis. One more Foul Play will be enough to take down Sigma. Moonshine now at 29%, using Foul Play to take down Primarina. Score is 2-4. Moonshine at 29%. The next Pokemon to come in is Magnezone, floating on a balloon. Magnezone at 94% after those rocks. And there's a Wish. Magnezone goes for the Volt Switch, bringing Moonshine down to 7%. And Incineroar comes in, intimidating Moonshine. Moonshine at 13% now. The Foul Play is going to hit. Omega, the Incineroar, brought down to 53%. Down goes Moonshine, and Dragonite's the last Pokemon to come out. Dragon the Dragonite. Dragonite sets up a Reflect, and Darkest Lariat's going to hit. It only does 10% thanks to that Reflect. Draco Meteor brings Omega the Incineroar down to 7%, but it's back up to 57%. Darkest Lariat hits, doing 19% to Dragon. Dragon now has that special attack drop, so its Draco Meteors will get progressively weaker. The Darkest Lariat is going to bring Dragon down to 50%. Draco Meteor still not taking down Omega. Darkest Lariat now Dragon's to 29%. The Roost will bring it back up to 79%. Darkest Lariat still not hitting that hard, doing 21%. Dragon is still roosting, and it has a Reflect up. Darkest Lariat is not enough to break this Dragonite, who is roosting. Crit saying he should have carried a Fire move. Incineroar going for the Fire move, which is Flare Blitz. Dragonite looks very sturdy. It's a question as to how it's going to be taken down. Darkest Lariat, it's only doing chip damage at this point as Dragonite continues to stall out. And the final Draco Meteor is going to hit, taking down Incineroar. The score is 1-3 now. And in comes Epsilon, the Magnezone, still floating on that balloon. There's the Roost. And Magnezone goes for a Thunderbolt. It's going to deal 8% to Dragon. The Draco Meteor dealing 6% and popping that balloon. There's another Thunderbolt. This might take a little while. Thunderbolt brings Dragon down to 29%. Another Roost is going to allow Dragon to recover a bit. And we just have these continued exchanges of Thunderbolt and Roost. I think Dragon's going to have to wear out its Roost PP, which is 8. Magnezone does have the option to use Flash Cannon too. And we see it using Flash Cannon. There might be a special defense drop eventually from Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon brings Dragon down to 11%. No special defense drops from Flash Cannon, which is probably what F-Witch is hoping for. Dragon now at 5%. And Roost PP is running out. It's at 5. We still don't know the other move on Dragonite. Flash Cannon now brings Dragonite down to 45%. Another Reflect is up, and Flash Cannon brings Dragon down to 15%. I think at this point the match is pretty much done. I don't see how Dragonite breaks past this Magnezone unless it has like Earthquake or Fire Blast, but a Final Thunderbolt is going to be enough to take down Dragonite. And there is the match. It's a 3-0 victory for F-Witch and Alakazamelot over Crit and Boulder Brook Beedrills. He definitely tried to hang on with Dragonite at the end. I think, honestly, if Magnezone went down, Dragonite would have maybe been able to stall out depending on the last move. But really interesting battle. Well played by both sides, and tune in for some more Week 4 matches coming up. See you then.